Hey everyone, Rather Coherent here, back with more Subnautica Below Zero. I just found out something really cool. The jukebox has all sorts of music on it, not just like tracks from the game, but Miracle of Sound from YouTube, he's a music creator there, has a song here, Deep Blue. And that's really fucking cool to find out. Now, I've done a lot more than just come back to my base between episodes. What I realized was that the clubhouse was actually a beacon. So, of course, I felt the need to get rid of my old beacon and rearrange it so that it would be in the right area. I also put the scanner over here to match. And you may have noticed, I built a grab trap. I don't really think I ever need to harvest this, I just think it's very funny. You can see my samples and my various exploitable plants are growing along nicely. But let's get inside the base and talk about what else has changed, because it's kind of a lot. Well, it's not a huge amount, but it's enough to matter. Control room over here still sucks, still doesn't matter. But over here, I used all of that magnetite I found to upgrade the scanner to max range, and now I can see more than God. Which let me find something out. I now know the name of that big beaky boy that tried to kill me. He's a chelicerates. And hilariously, I can actually scan for chelicerates and then know where they are and try to avoid them now. I don't think I'm going to bother, it seems like a waste of power in my building, but I can do that. And looking through the rest of it, there's really nothing else around that I actually care about. So at some point in the future, what's likely to happen is I'm going to take all these scanner upgrades and the scanner room itself on the run and go scan other areas using it. But for now, it's just there. I have it, but it's not useful. I've also went through my boxes and consolidated stuff a little bit. I've got more silver than God, and a part of the reason for that is I used all of my magnetite on those scanner room upgrades, and I needed more to go make a snow fox. So I had to go get more magnetite. Had to do some, gathering because I needed lead too. When I was doing that, I might have gotten a little carried away and made 3 boxes of eye jellies, because I do think they're a very pretty animal. It'll just be a shame if they go extinct because of my actions. Where the scanner room and the control rooms were, it's just an exit to the base. And the observatory is a little less, observatory, because, well, I needed somewhere to plant all of these chilies. Because they're absolutely overpowered. Look at this. Plus 15, and gives you body heat? Sign me up. So I'm going to grab a few peppers for the road, and we're going to head... Actually, we're not heading out to the road yet, just are we? We have some things we need to craft. So, let's head to the mobile vehicle station first. Which I believe is directly above my moon pool somewhere. Yeah. I've already got all the stuff in my inventory to do it. I can now craft the Prawn suit.
The Prawn exosuit facilitates mobility in high-pressure and zero-gravity environments, turning the wearer into a bipedal mechanical rock puncher. Rock grub digestion not required.
I would take that to mean that the rock punchers eat rock grubs, and I just haven't actually picked up on that. But of course, that's not the only thing we're crafting. We have another vehicle to make. I don't know where you make a sea fox. There might be like a specific land-only construction thing, or maybe it's available at a fabricator. I just missed it. Well, while I'm down here, there's a bunch of other things I intended to craft. So let's go ahead and craft them as well. Because I can make a prawn suit depth module, because I just have the materials for that. I can get some storage modules for it, may as well. Now, I'm assuming it's the same as the previous Subnautica, where I can get 1 depth and 3 storage, which is what I plan on doing. And I'm also going to get it 1 drill arm so I can mine with it. Now, sadly, I probably need to go get a still suit, because there's just not anything else to wear. So let me go grab some synthetic fibers from my garden. Oh, I'm actually out of rubies. Huh. Well, it looks like I'm not quite done with my gathering just yet, am I? But the thing I care more about than the still suit is the headlamp. So, let's get that done. I'm actually able to make an ion battery. When did I unlock that? Whoops, I just made another heat knife. I'm sure I won't regret that. But I don't know that I can actually make an ion battery. That actually seems like my mod gave me the ability to make this, and I shouldn't have access to it. Let me check my blueprints. Yeah, looking through my blueprints, I don't see anything about actually making an ion battery. So I think what my mod did is it said that I had this stuff to make an ion battery, which was an ingredient, so it let me make this, even though I blatantly shouldn't be able to. Now, I actually don't even know how to use it, funnily enough. So, I'm just going to put this in a box and pretend I haven't made it, since I think my mod actually broke the game and allowed me to make it. Correct me if I'm wrong in the comments. And I'll be back in a hot second after I've gathered some rubies. Oh, they can jump out of the water. That's a little bit terrifying. Anyway, the further I go, the more I realize I should obviously have brought my sea truck with me. Rubies are pretty deep down, but I'm sure this will be fine. I found another piece of the docking module, which is fantastic, because that's the last part I needed, apparently. Which means I can now actually carry that prawn suit I just made on my sea truck. I was not actually expecting to find that. I had no recollection of where I found the first piece. Swimming straight up through the lily pads is actually kind of beautiful, isn't it? Anyway, yeah, I should very obviously have brought my sea truck with me. Blue whales are very majestic when I'm not being terrified by them. On the other hand, swimming straight down in the lily pads feels absolutely terrible. Swimming up, everything was backlit by the sun, and I felt very informed. Not so much going down. Alright, we're finally somewhere where I can start finding rubies, and I think what I just saw as the scanning icon is actually the ruby itself is something I've never scanned. Yeah. So I'll scan this ruby. Probably won't drown. I'm pretty sure there are oxygen plants down here somewhere. I'm actually very surprised at just how resource tight this game feels compared to the original Subnautica, because I frequently find myself either running out of lead or rubies or whatever, and I just don't remember having that much trouble with resources in the first Subnautica. Which is probably a good thing, that it's more difficult to get everything I want. It's like, I am kind of going all out on base building, but it's also very frustrating. So I've only found, it looks like 9 rubies so far, which is more than enough for now, and I'm going to head back at this point. Because I'm not seeing very many new areas or all that many rubies. And I have what I need, so let's not waste any more time gathering and hope we just find rubies in another biome in the future.
There is a large anomalous mass of rock that has broken away and risen above the surrounding terrain.
I'm just going to drop a beacon here. This is no longer home. This is now the lily pads thing. I need to go this way to explore for future episodes anyway, looking for the base out here. And I suspect it's directly related to whatever she was talking about just now, but I'm not about to do it at this exact moment in time. I am heading back home to my clubhouse, at which point I'm going to live happily ever after and not have any more difficulties when it comes to crafting for the rest of time. The grab trap is very funny. I'm very glad I put this in front of my house. Anyway, I made it back to the clubhouse, and now I can get on with what I was doing, which was building something for the prawn suit. I believe it's depth upgrade, right? I've already got the depth upgrade. What was it that I needed this for? Oh, the still suit. Well, I guess needs a generous description of the thing I'm experiencing, huh? But I'm making it.
Okay.
Alright, so we got more island side quests.
Signal location uploaded.
We finally have a new suit. It's not useful, but I have it. Okay, so just now I checked the wiki for the first time this playthrough to confirm the suspicion that I had, and I'm right. I can't actually build the Snow Fox right now. There is a unique thing that I need to build, specifically the Snow Fox, that I'm going to have to find at a later point in time. And it's probably in that area I was just in, which is a bit of a hassle, but it'll be fine. So, let's worry about, instead, making this prawn suit as good as it possibly can be. To do that, I also need to bring it with me everywhere, which means I need the docking module, which is a plasteel ingot, advanced wiring kit, and lead. And I literally don't have that much lead, even though I just went out harvesting specifically lead. So let's get back to the grind. Well, I got to a full inventory with a single piece of lead, since my inventory was already cluttered, but technically a single piece of lead is all I need right now, so for the time being, I'm just going to let myself bottom out on lead, and I'll gather that between videos next time. But for now, let's get back to what we were doing, and go craft everything we need to make this prawn suit the perfect prawn suit. You know, for a given definition of perfect. That definition being whatever I can do at this exact moment in time, and nothing at all to do with the concept of perfection. Alright. I finally have all the stuff I need, so let's get to work. First things first, I'm gonna need to bring the sea truck around. Because it's time to make the docking module. No point in getting a prawn suit if I can't... As I was saying, no point in getting a prawn suit if I can't actually carry it with me everywhere I go. So, let's upgrade the sea truck yet again. Actually, this seems way harder to back into it than it is to just, like, grab it and pull it into location, right? But they're still making it. Taking their sweet-ass time on this one. Okay. Let's just carry it over myself. Seems much easier to do this way. Not gonna lie, this feels very weightless and strange. It doesn't feel good doing this. So, let's see what it looks like. Oh! Well, this sucks. I can't enter the back of my sea truck anymore. Well, I guess I can live with that. There's a perfectly good entrance in the front. So, fine. We'll use the front of the sea truck like an adult. Now, where's my prawn suit? It's all the way down here. I'm not quite sure how it gets into the dock area. Let's figure that out now. First of all, let's look at this thing's upgrades. No, not open storage. Where are your upgrade panels? Here we go. It has a drill arm, 3 storage modules, jump jets, so I guess one of these storage modules is a waste, and a crush depth of 700, very nice. And this prawn suit storage module is sadly just a waste of titanium and lithium, because I forgot that I had found this already. So, let's hop in. Got a drill, got a punchy hand, got some pretty sick hops. This is much better than old prawn suit. Let's customize this thing. I mean, I may as well pay homage here, right? This is just our version of the rock puncher. I don't remember what color rock punchers are. I want to say that they're red and black, but I'm not actually sure. Regardless, I feel like the prawn should look fucking dangerous, and it's going to do quite a lot of punching rocks, so it seems very appropriate to name it like this. Also, the actual walking on the prawn, this feels way faster than the old prawn suit. This feels much better. Alright. So, how do I dock? Nice. Very nice. Now, one more question is... Well, first, I guess I need to repair all my shit, because I've been crashing into things while I've been off screen. Oh, this is the laser cutter, isn't it? This is kind of the complete opposite of repairing. Yeah, my sea truck was down to 70% just from colliding with things. To be honest, I think it might have mostly been sea jellies. Or eye jellies, rather. Alright, but there's still one question left. What does it look like on the inside of the prawn module? Oh! There's a different exit now. I can eject the prawn suit. Something just went into my inventory. Oh! Right, yes. My P just went into my inventory. That's what it was. Nice. Very helpful. So now the exit's on the top of it, and it has a big slow ladder animation, so it sort of sucks, just like it used to at the front. But at least there's an exit back here. I feel better about it now. I quite like this. Now, I don't quite like that I'm not actually able to make the snow fox yet. That feels pretty bad. But this feels like some fucking progress compared to where we were like 2 hours of videos ago. My base actually looks like a proper base where I know what I'm doing. It's very nice. Now, before we actually go, I of course have to come back in. The jukebox kills me every time. And we're gonna come pick some peppers for the trip. Because these are just ridiculously high quality food. Worst case scenario, I don't need these peppers, I just eat all of them for fun. My character must have the most heinous shits. Dear God, I'm trying to survive on a diet of nothing but peppers. Alright, our sea truck is getting progressively longer. I'm actually getting to be less of a sea haul and more of a sea 18-wheeler. And I'm also starting to feel that way. It's substantially slower now. At this point, I wonder if maybe I don't want to carry the prawn suit everywhere. It makes me sad. I want to bring the prawn suit everywhere. It's definitely cool. I definitely like it a lot. But I feel like I lost at least 20% of my speed with that 4th attachment. I'm going to be honest with you. I edit my videos. So, since I saw I was driving a kilometer away, I just started eating chips and driving across the map. But I just found this, which is some alien structure attached up here to the ice, and I've never noticed it before. I must have been a little bit too far to the north every time to actually see this, and I want to see what it goes to. So let's find out together. It always surprises me when things like this aren't scannable. I mean, I know there's nothing interesting to say about them, but still. Oh. I might be in for the long haul on this trip, aren't I? Well, thankfully I've got the peppers to keep myself alive. I thought this would probably be nothing like the last several alien power cords I investigated. But I'm really getting the impression I'm wrong about that. Where are we going with this? I'm pretty far away from my truck at this point. But it looks like I might also be at my destination as well. Oh, damn it. I feel like I've seen things like this several times now and I can't scan them. Yeah. But it does go somewhere. Oh shit, it does actually go somewhere. That... Can I laser cut this maybe? No, you can get through it with something. Prawn suit drill arm, maybe, actually. So something I hadn't realized is that that artifact I was just told about is actually right down this little canal. So whether or not I can do anything over here, I definitely can do something involving alien artifacts nearby. I'm really hoping that the prawn suit drill arm is what I need for this. Because in the original Subnautica, I always felt like I could beat the entire game without ever making the prawn suit. So I'm hoping that this does something useful immediately. I'm not seeing any progress bar. All I'm doing is feeling bad. Damn it. Prawn suit, you always let me down. Oh no, I'm sinking the truck. I'm just trying to get on the back. There we go. Okay, I'm just gonna swim over here. This is pretty high up. That's stupid. Every time I ever swim anywhere without the sea hull, I regret it immediately. I still don't know how to get through that barrier of ice, and I'm guessing that it's going to be a new tool that I find relatively soon. Because that is something that could just be a unique tool to Below Zero. Some way of melting ice to make progress, but you would think that would just be the laser cutter, right? So I don't think it's going to be down here. I think it's going to be on the land. Also, when I actually look up, I'm not even sure I could get on the land if I wanted to. Yeah, here we go. I obviously don't need the habitat builder, so let's get out my flashlight here. Ah. It's a little bit slippery, which makes sense. It is ice on the shore in a rainstorm. This is a violet snow cone. Let's eat something and then try to take samples. Damn it. Never, ever any fun. What's happening? I don't like it when I just hear sounds near me and don't know what they are. Samples? Nope. Oh, shit, there's a... This is a base. Like, this is actually a full-on Altera base, or a ship crashed into the ice. Thank God for steam vents. This is not a hospitable environment. And unfortunately, I've instantly got sidetracked from what I'm supposed to be doing, which is, you know, just the way of things in Subnautica, at least for me. Yeah, there's more bit. Oh, this was a bridge at some point, it looks like, and it's crashed? Neat. Well, not crashed, but collapsed. I'm not going to wander over there into that big cave. I'm going to wander in the direction that's actually potentially useful. I wonder if the Snow Fox is able to jump that, because that would be really cool if that's what the Snow Fox lets me do. Surely it does more than just save time. What's this? Just an ion cube.
The artifact you found contains traces of information suggesting what has become of my people.
If you say so, dude. I'm just looking at this like it's a massive heatsink.
New technology
The
acquired.
Recyclotron. Well, I am interested, but first I want to just walk around and see if any of these have, you know, something other than silver in them, because God, I don't need silver. I've never needed anything less than I need silver in this game. I'm literally just picking up the silver to get it out of the way of the copper. And at this point, I wonder if I just don't even need to pick up, or not pick up, but bring water with me on my excursions, because, you know, the still suit seems like it makes that really unnecessary when combined with just the abundance of food on this planet. Sadly, it doesn't look like there's any magnetite nodes in here, so I'll be on my way. Made a bit of progress on Alan's thing, though, and I'll fill up the rest of my inventory with peppers, as always. Then the moment I find anything, I'll just scarf them all down like a fucking lunatic. And I guess I'm going to make sure this dead ends and then check out the other side. Yep, immediate dead ends. Now the real question is, can I get up here? And it looks like the answer is definitely yes. And the night has ended, making life much easier for me in terms of navigation. Hopefully, also in terms of predators nearby. Just, I don't feel comfortable on land. The sound of the steam vent spooked me just now. And I don't have my flares with me, despite being here to go to land. So I guess we're testing whether or not the flashlight scares away snowstalkers. Oh, there's an actual little dock right here. That's nice. This is a beacon, it'll be very helpful. It's a first aid kit.
Zeta, I have kind of a funny question for you. Have you picked up any kind of unusual interference during any of your robotics work?
You mean like Parvin looking over my shoulder and telling me I'm assembling my circuits wrong because it's not how his dad did it back in the day?
No. Like electrical interference in the audio or video. Any kind of flickering or clicking.
Huh, can't say that I have. Why?
Oh, so it doesn't extend as far as the bay.
What doesn't?
When Fred was bringing me my eval, we detected something. Almost like an SOS.
At Delta? How retro. What was causing it?
I think architects are trying to communicate with us.
You always think that.
Look, it may be my job to always think that, but I'm very good at my job. Not that HR seems to care.
I won't breathe a word of this to Emmanuel.
Thanks. You're a good friend.
I guess I'm gonna hop in the water to warm up. That seems like it's very backwards. But yeah, that works. Also, immediate panic attack when I saw how deep the water was and wasn't immediately sure where I was. I'm above the jellies, so I'm safe. But that was... that was incredibly uncomfortable when I realized what I had done. So there's one little area of land left I haven't explored, and then after that, not really anything else to do. I can go back this way near this cave in this corner and see if it goes somewhere. But honestly, it looks like there's not much I can do around here if I can't cross that bridge. And spoilers, I'm 100% sure that I cannot cross that bridge. Possibly ever, but definitely without a snow fox.
All Terra facility beacon detected nearby. Unique identifier. Phi Robotics Center.
Oh hey, we're near Phi. So it looks like you don't need to go under to get to them like I was doing. What on earth? What is this? What? I think these are supposed to be on the ground. Yes, I'm 600 meters away from where I thought the base was. The Pathfinder tool? Oh, it's the Pathfinder! Yeah, I never used this, but it's in the first Subnautica. I remember this now. But again, I think they're supposed to be on the ground. It doesn't make any sense for them to float when they're not in water. So this is almost certainly the way I need to go, but I want to check out the rest of that previous area first. I feel even smaller on land than I do on water, somehow. So there's another cave here. I'm going to circle around and look at that bridge before I investigate the caves. Because I suspect there's a lot of landmass on this game. Like, way more than I was thinking there would be. And I'm so far away from my truck and my prawn suit, it makes me feel uncomfortable. Oh wait, can I just extend the bridge? Are there like controls for
There is
this?
something of significance beyond this bridge. It was important to Otera, but more important to me.
Will it help us build you a body?
I believe so, yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna get down here before I freeze to death. But I'm pretty sure what I just scanned was the blueprint for a thing I need to make the bridge extend. Let me confirm that. Oh shit! That piece of the prawn suit I made isn't necessarily wasted. I can break it down. That's very cool. Yeah, alright, cool. I can just make hydraulic fluid and extend this bridge. But first, let's get the sea truck out of here. And take it around to the Phi docks over here. Okay. So I'm going to drop this beacon off at the Phi docks, and before I actually go up there, I've realized that I really want to extend the bridge now. I think it's probably a pretty quick dead end. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to eject the modules from the truck, take just the front back to my base where I can actually charge it, because I haven't charged it for several episodes. This is the Phi docks. And then, presumably, we can actually make some serious progress. So, for the first time all game, we're going to disconnect the modules. And we're going to go look at our sea truck with our sea truck now. I'm so much faster. It's amazing. I'll be back for you, I promise. So, my sea truck is recharged, and once again, whole. Or, it's trying to be whole. I'm just sort of backing into the rest of it. Look, I'm new to this sea truck thing. There, okay. Now, my sea truck is whole, slightly banged up, but whole. And after I repair it, we're going to go onto land and explore. But while repairing it, I do want to complain briefly that I think this hydraulic fluid thing is incredibly gamey and garbage. It seems like filler content. It seems like it's designed to force me to backtrack exactly one time. It's not requiring new materials or hard-to-find materials. It's just making me stop what I'm doing and go do something else for a little bit. And then I can come back. It feels like it's trying to pad out the runtime of a game. And I guess theoretically you could come here before you found gel sacks. That is true. But like, gel sacks are not that late in the game. You are never getting here that early. So I was hoping this was just a cool thing where the snow fox could jump the gap. But instead it looks like I just need to do a little bit of backtracking, and now I can extend the bridge. Got a very dramatic bit of music, though. I like that. It makes it sound like I made big progress and not like I had a meaningless backtracking segment. I don't like that I just got a flare and that I know that you use lights to upset, what are they called? Snowstalkers.
You came within range of data that might help with the construction of a new storage medium. You must continue to investigate.
Oh, I'm gonna get very cold soon. I might have to dive off into the water if I don't see anything. Caves are usually shelter, right? Think caves are almost always warmer? Yeah, good. So now that I'm not freezing to death, let's give this another go and see if I can't find out what's going on around here. Excuse me? Oh. damn it, this is the thing I couldn't avoid being spoiled by because it's so prominent on promotional art. I think this is the burrowing thing. And based on the fact that it burrows and the snow fox hovers, I think that's how I get past it. Or maybe that's just what snow stalkers sound like, but I don't like it either way. And also, I don't like being on land in this game. Every time I'm on land, it feels like there are 4 or 5 different paths with no definitive endpoint in sight. It feels very hard to tell where and what I should be doing. This just really strikes me as a place where burrowing monsters live. Like, now that I'm suddenly hearing ambient sounds that remind me of that promotional art, I cannot get it out of my mind. Oh, hey! Actually something useful. I've been wondering if I was ever going to actually find human structures back here. Unfortunately, the steam vent seems to be down, and I'm seem to be freezing.
Blueprint synthesized.
Steam vent, please. I'm going to die. Is there water down here I can jump in? How far back was that cave, I guess? My odds of living seem slim right now. I don't actually know what happens when I start to freeze to death. Speaking of not knowing, I'm not really sure where that cave was. I think it was in this direction. Do I have peppers on me? Nope, I ate all my peppers. Thanks, PDA. I was unaware. My eyes are literally frozen. You don't need to tell me that I'm cold. Okay. Now, let's see what the thumper does. The thumper. Oh, it thumps things. Alright, that's very descriptive. If I had to guess, again, I cannot help but think of the promotional art of the burrowing worm and be like, oh yeah, it thumps the ground to make noise and distract it. I'm very upset at how prominently some of the creatures featured in Subnautica Below Zero's promotional art, because I've tried to avoid even thinking about the game, but occasionally I'll just be like clicking through games in Steam, Subnautica Below Zero will show up, and I'll get an update from Subnautica Below Zero, which prominently features a creature and its fucking thumbnail.
Combined with a frozen water source, water purification tablets can create drinkable water as you explore the snowy surface.
I guess I can turn snow into water with these? Cool. Also, I've got no idea what plant that is, but I'm guessing it's on the surface, huh? That is a big-ass diamond. Just comically large. Okay, it looks like there are more caves in this direction. So instead of backtracking this time, I'm going to go forward. Or maybe I did backtrack? I'm not clear. I think I did. I think it goes around in a circle and you come back down. But I have to go be sure of that, so let me waste my time. I'll edit for you. So yeah, what I just did was a circle, but there's another path to the left that doesn't engage in that loop. And we need to go figure out where that goes. Alright, so, everything seems a little bit unstable. Can I get in this ice? Oh, this is not... This is actually ice. I can't swim in this. I need to find something warm sometime soon. I don't really care about precious metals right now. I need a cave. What? Oh, yep, that's exactly what I was afraid of. Look, I'm freezing to death, okay? I'm gonna take that as... Alright, so I don't think I can go this way. Which means I'm gonna turn back and freeze to death, I guess. Yeah, this is a dead end. We're about to start finding out how freezing to death works. Oh, it's exactly like drowning. I'm just whiting out instead of blacking out. Well, the good news is... there is no good news. Actually, maybe the good news is that I didn't have anything on me to regret losing. Like, I didn't find anything up there other than notes, and... I guess I lost a water purification cabinet? I don't really care about that. Yeah. So I didn't lose anything I valued when I died just there. I'm gonna go the other direction this time. I've pretty thoroughly established that I either need a thumper or a snow fox to go that way because of horrific worm monsters. I'm gonna go look out for this fire robotics place. It sounds way less... I was going to say doomed, but it definitely sounds equally doomed because I don't think anyone from Altera is still alive down here. But it does sound way less currently bad. It sounds like I'm less likely to fight giant burrowing worm monsters if I go in that direction. Because I think the direction I just went was the tutorial on why you need the snow fox. Or maybe why you need the thumper. I don't know. But I'm definitely not going to be trying to do that on foot. Or at least without like some sort of proper cold weather gear. Because I was busy freezing to death. I wasn't even really able to appreciate how much of a problem the worm monster was. And yeah, this is much nicer. This is where I want to be. But not without some chilies first. Because I am positively packet. Let me just scarf down a pile of chilies. And now everything is fine. Oh wait, can I scan Skyrays? Damn right I can. Okay. Let's see if there's anything out here to scan before I go inside. Oh. Frosted Sinew Tray. Weird name, but okay. I don't have anything in my 4 slot right now, which should be my flashlight, I think. Repair tool, I guess, is what should be in 4. What is this?
Dangerous weather approaching. Seek
Don't
shelter.
tell me how to live my life, PDA. I haven't lived in fear of a blizzard a single time. Oh hey, this is the plant I can harvest. I mean, perhaps other things should be on my mind. So let's go seek shelter. Maybe the PDA was on to something.
Hypothermia.
I'll be fine. You worry too much, PDA.
Phi Robotics. This is where Sam worked.
I've got bad news about Sam. This place looks a bit fucked. Alright, so this is the Snow Fox hover pad, the thing I actually need to make the Snow Fox. Oh, is that everything I needed for it? Let's find out how thoroughly I can't build it and be mad about it. Oh, I just need 2 titanium and a wiring kit. I can absolutely build that. I was expecting to be made to backtrack again for no reason after the previous time. This place is a wreck.
Sam loved working here with her spy pinglings.
Do all humans like work?
The lucky ones do.
Are you lucky?
I used to think I was.
Hey, Sam. Oh, hey there, Pengling buddy.
Hi, Fred. What brings you this way?
This must have been Sam's room. But something's not right.
Do you mind? I was trying to listen to this.
Hey, Sam. Oh, hey there, Pengling buddy.
Hi, Fred. What brings you this way?
I was just passing by. Lillian wanted a hand with a deep dive out in the bridges. You know, I think she's right. There is some weird stuff out there.
The clicking sound?
An SOS. I heard it with my own ears.
So you think she's right? There's intelligent life down there?
I don't know. I'll leave that to you scientist types.
This scientist is more at home with these penglings. But if my sister was here, she'd be all over this.
Wait, are you telling me you're not the brains in the family?
Oh, my family has many different brains. Like
A Hydra?
well...
I like Fred quite a lot.
Actually, I like that analogy. Makes it hard to get along sometimes, but it's never dull.
Hi, you. How's everything at Pengling Central?
Oh, fine. But I haven't heard anything since giving the footage to Zeta. It's been, what, a week?
Did she promise you a report?
No, but I expected some kind of reaction. Maybe I should take it up with Amanda.
Oh, hell yeah, cold
It
suit.
is Kara, after all, and it could cause a lot of suffering if it got out.
Why would it get out? We have professional containment and know how to neutralize it in an emergency. Sam, I love you, but you don't know what you're talking about.
You love me? Wait, why do you know so much about this?
It's my area of research.
Why are you being evasive?
Oh, I'm gonna tell you something, and then you have to drop this crusade you're on before you damage your career. We're researching the bacteria.
What kind of research are you doing?
I don't want you worrying about this. We are aware of the possible downsides, but they're far outweighed by the potential. That's as much as I can tell you. Sam.
I need to think. I have to go.
Yeah, I can see why Sam would be sketched out about that, but we have more things to listen to. Oh, wait. Alright, so that one's not actually useful. That's just some nonsense leadership coaching. Unfortunately, it doesn't look like I made a lot of progress here. I mean, I made progress on my bed collection, but that's not the actual goal of this game. Oh! There's a fucking gate over here. Was not expecting this. Okay, so I need to get Snowstalker fur. I don't know how I get that, because it's probably not by killing them. And also, I can get rid of my stupid still suit once I have the cold suit. Okay, yeah. So the Thumper is very clearly used to actually distract the ice worms, which is apparently their name, or at least what the game is calling them in this notes. And I don't have any Thumpers just now. Looks like there's one last room, but I'm not sure exactly what I'd even be looking for here. Need more empty cylinders, though, to just put around my base for no reason. The power cell charger seems wholly unnecessary to me so far in this game, but now I've got it, I guess. Got a sick new poster, a thermos, yet another PDA.
You brought a friend.
Spy pangling in training. We're recording audio, is that okay?
Of course. I have the photos you sent. What am I looking at here?
Kara pustules on the frozen Leviathan.
That's nothing to worry about in and of itself. It's well contained.
The ice samples suggest it's been frozen since the time of the outbreak. The strain made the planet uninhabitable. If it mutates...
Are you feeling unsafe?
Very.
If I escalate this issue for you, will you feel comfortable enough to concentrate again? I have deadlines for the Snow Fox and the mining bots coming up. I really need your focus on the penglings.
Oh, yeah. That's a relief, actually. I was expecting more of a fight.
Nothing is more important than our safety. I'll take care of it, okay?
Thanks. I won't let you down.
Thanks, Sam. Keep up the good work.
Okay, so I was expecting to do more this episode than I did. And simultaneously, this episode's been going on forever, and I've done quite a lot. But I didn't really figure out anything about what's going on land. Regardless, I've been rather incoherent, and I'm done for now. I hope you enjoyed the video, and if you did like it, then consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. It really helps the channel grow. Either way, I'll see you around.